Guys, today I want to talk about how to prepare yourself for the 5D shift. The best and number one way to prepare yourself for the 5D shift is to get in alignment with your life purpose. Find out what your life purpose is, why you came here. You are most likely a light worker if you're watching this video. So figure out in what way you're supposed to anchor light. Okay, because that is your job. You came here for that reason. Of course, to witness the Great Awakening and to be a part of it. But you are most likely a light worker, so you need to help raise the vibration of Earth. And as you probably know, the best way is to raise the vibration of yourself. And one of the best ways to raise the vibration of yourself is to get in alignment, especially now more than ever. It is so important. If you have been holding back, if you have been procrastinating, and you've had that whispering voice, which is your intuition, say, okay, it's time. It's time to start taking action towards why you're actually here, why you were born, why your soul came. That is to get in alignment. If you're like a total beginner, you have no idea why you are here, no inclination, start looking up how to find your life purpose info, free information on YouTube, podcast. You'll find endless content on it from so many, even authors, people who have already found their life purpose, right? Use one of their methods. I don't really think it matters what method you use. I think what matters is that you have the true intention of finding out what your life purpose is. Because when you set that intention out to the universe will give you your answer. So just have faith that when you set your intention to wanting to know this information, it will come to you in some form or another. Once you know your life purpose, the easiest thing to do is to start taking action towards it. Your subconscious mind will come up with steps, bite-sized chunk things to do. So for instance, my life purpose was to spread these kind of messages on YouTube to help uplift people with positive messages on YouTube. That's part of it. So the step that I received was to learn how to film myself on camera and to develop the skill of camera presence. Okay, so for instance, if your life purpose is to be a musician, well, that first step is to learn a musical instrument. And every day that you do something to align yourself with your life purpose, you are raising your vibration because you are truly in alignment with your higher self. And that is one of the best feelings in the world. Another way to raise your vibration, this is a really strange way that you probably haven't heard before, but I love to imagine myself, okay, walking around on Earth in my power, 100% in my power, in alignment, and my aura is so strong. And no, you can't see it with the naked eye, but it is bright, it is healthy, it is radiating. And I am going about my day-to-day life touching people with my radiating aura. I have so much light within me that I can spread it out to so many people, emit that energy and uplift them. And so I literally will just meditate and close my eyes and imagine myself walking around, touching people. Imagine myself in my videos, touching people with my light and raising their vibration. And just imagining yourself changing the lives of others is going to raise your vibration. And eventually, you're going to actually take action on that and really just truly manifest it in your physical world. And you actually will raise the vibration of others. But just know that you will raise your own vibration first by doing that and imagining yourself helping others. Another way to prepare yourself for the 5D shift is to have compassion and be patient with yourself. This is a really rough time for everyone. There's a huge split that's going on right now with people who are still in a very fearful mentality. They're struggling with a lot of mental health issues. They're watching the news. They're feeding into the fear mongering. Then there's other people who their lives have just seemed to got amazingly better. Their income has gone up. They're happier. Maybe they're working from home and they've done a lot of inner work and they're starting to see, maybe they've opened their third eye, they're having spiritual awakenings. So you are seeing a great divide and a great split between people. But realize that this is not an easy process, because when you are having a spiritual awakening, raising your own vibration, you're going to have a lot of nasty things come up from your past, things that you have not dealt with properly and emotionally, and you're going to be asked to deal with those things. Your higher self is going to ask you, hey, it's time to look at these things, stop ignoring them, stop burying them. It is time to deal with your shadow. Time to deal with the parts of yourself that you really don't like, the parts of yourself that maybe you are ashamed of, the things that you've done that you haven't forgiven yourself for, the people in your life who you still have not forgiven, who you are holding resentment towards. And because of that, it's keeping your dominant vibration low. It's because of that person that hurt you still has power over you, because you are still holding those negative, heavy emotions that are flattening you, keeping you down because you have not let it go. And it's saying, hey, you're trying to raise your vibration now. It's the Great Awakening. You are trying to really just, get things rolling. Guess what? There are these things that are chaining you down like a ball and chain. You can't go anywhere until you cut the chain, okay? It might require a lot of nights of you just journaling, maybe automatic writings, writing down the nasty thoughts. And you might think, oh, isn't that going to bring my vibration down? No, it won't. It is a form of releasing the negative thoughts. You might need to just relive some really crappy things that happened to you, but view them in a neutral way. Reframe how you view them to release the negative emotion that you have bundled up with that experience. Look up shadow work. Be patient. Be compassionate. This is a process, and it's going to take a little bit of time for you to fully heal so that you can raise the vibration. Everybody has traumas. Everybody has struggles. Understand that. Forgive yourself. The next way to prepare for your 5D shift is to start taking care of your physical body. Your body needs nutrients and support right now because it is ascending energetically, and you need to feed it vitamins, lots of plant foods. I eat lots of spinach. I drink a lot of teas, and I'm really just trying to cook at home, less takeout, less junk food. Trying to just be more mindful. Don't be like military strict about your diet. Don't put yourself in a position where you feel like you're restricting yourself, because that's not a good emotional place to be in. Just do the best you can. Make small changes that are guiding you towards a more healthy diet. Trust me, those small changes really do matter. Maybe you're like, oh, I really feel like just eating some corn pops this morning. Obviously, corn pops are not good. Instead, opt for fresh fruit. Okay? Something that's a little bit higher up on the vibrational scale. That really does make a difference. And it's not so much the food. It's more the conscious choice and intention that you are saying, I want to nourish you, body. I love you, body. I am making a loving choice towards you, body. It's that intention, and it's that energy that you are sending to yourself. That is self-love, true self-love. Which leads me to my next way to prepare for the 5D shift, which is self-love, loving yourself. There are so many different ways to love yourself. I'm just going to give you one right now. And that is to wake up every morning and say the affirmation, I am enough. I am worthy. Maybe you need to say it to yourself 10 times for it to really sink in. Maybe you need to stare at a mirror and say it to yourself. Maybe you need to write it down. But that alone will start to reprogram how you see yourself, reprogram your self-identity to where you really do believe that you are worthy and that you are enough and that you do really love yourself. You do want to take care of yourself. You do want to live the life of your dreams. The next way to prepare for this 5D shift is to engage in the communities that are also preparing for the 5D shift. Watch a lot of content to help educate yourself some more, and just to know that you're not alone in this journey. Remember, you are not alone. There are so many other people in this world who know what's actually going on, who are also shifting. So surround yourself with people, and it might not be like you actually talk to them. Immerse yourself in the energy of people who are vibing high. It doesn't have to be like they're right beside you. You're watching them on YouTube, you're reading their books, you're listening to their podcasts, but they're there. They are around you. Their energy is influencing you so that you do not feel alone, because I understand that this can be a very lonely, isolating journey. You're not going to meet people in your day-to-day life necessarily that are on the same page as you. They might think that you're a little bit crazy. And like I said in one of my other videos, you are never alone. Your spirit guides are always with you, protecting you, watching you. You can always reach out to them if you need to. If you guys want me to make a video about spirit guides and how to connect with them, just leave a comment below. Another way to prepare yourself for the 5D shift is to stop surrounding yourself with low vibrational, toxic people. Do whatever you can to get away from these people. It is so incredibly important. You might think that you're stronger than the influencing energies of negative people. Sometimes your guard is just gonna be down, and their negative vibrations and their negative thought patterns are going to infiltrate your mind, and they're going to influence you whether or not you want them to. So you need to remove yourself from their energy fields, separate yourself, let these people go. It is absolutely 100% necessary that you do this. You need to do this. In order to become the strongest version of yourself, you just have to let these toxic people go. A great way to know if someone is toxic is to really pay attention to how you feel around them. Your body does not lie. Your body knows the truth. If you feel fearful, negative, lower energy, drained, anxious, all of these are indications that this person is toxic and you should not be around them. You should not be around them. Get away from them. I just want to repeat this. Get away from them. Even if you're alone, it's better than being around these people. It is better than being around these people who are going to interfere with your energy. Right now is a time to really embrace solitude, embrace being alone, embrace the spiritual and inner work that you need to do, but you need to do it alone. Sometimes you just need to be alone. And the next thing that you can do to start preparing for the 5D shift is to start dropping seeds around people who might be a little bit more open to it. I kind of just say things here and there to my family members about how there's a big divide happening, about how maybe the news isn't as accurate as you think it is. Just asking them questions, really question their reality and just get the seed planted. People aren't going to necessarily adopt your beliefs. That's completely fine. People are entitled to their own beliefs about reality. But you can always just drop seeds. You can ask questions. You can just basically get people thinking. You want to get people thinking about their reality, what life really is, who they really are. These really important deep questions that everybody should ask themselves. And that's a great way to prepare for 5D shift, because if you plant enough seeds, maybe you'll get people inspired and they will themselves go on a spiritual journey, and you'll have made yourself a friend for the new earth, as they call it. I hope that this video helped you guys, and I'll see you all in the next. Bye.